It is the return of our chaotic call-in show.
Yeah.
No stupid questions. We asked Discord to submit questions, any burning question you might have had. Could be serious, could be silly. We had you call in, leave a voicemail with your question.
We love that.
Now we're going to listen to them. We're going to answer some of these questions.
Yeah. Now we call this no stupid questions.
Yeah.
But we cannot promise no stupid answers.
That's right.
Alan's not here.
Very serious.
He can't tell us what to do.
We're not being held down.
He can't tell us what to do. He can't put legal disclaimers on us today.
That's right. Let's jump into it. What should we start with? Let's jump in here. The first one.
Hi, Max. Hi, Molly. This is Herm Sarah, and I was wondering, since it's okay to hug bears and bring them picnics, would it also be okay to, play with a big cat? Because we have a lot of big cats around here, like some cougars or bobcats, and I was wondering if it would be okay to, bring it some catnip, maybe break out the laser pointer and play with it, and maybe bring out one of those mouse on a fishing pole string thing. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks, Herm Sarah. I mean, a great question.
Yeah, we have made it clear you can hug bears.
And maybe should.
Yeah, should hug bears after bringing them a picnic. And Charmin. Should they cuddle a cheetah? The thing about cats is they're kind of assholes.
That's true.
Bears are nice. Think of the country bears. Friendly guys.
Really
playing
friendly
little
guys.
tunes.
Yeah.
Cats are pretty temperamental. They sometimes love you, sometimes they claw you. So it's riskier.
I know when I see those ears on a bear that guy needs hugs.
He needs the scritchies.
When I see a cat ear, I just think of watching a really high quality musical. I don't think of, I want a performance.
Yeah.
I don't know that I want to hug them.
I don't think you should hug cats.
Okay.
But you should expect them to perform.
Of course.
And you should applaud them for their art.
And as Dame Judi Dench just told us, you do need to greet them correctly.
Yeah, you have to say, "Oh, cat."
Oh, cat.
And what I think is that what people don't know is that the cats are not limited to their namesake musical. If you give the cat the right amount of catnip, you could get Les Mis.
Just as cats.
Yeah, you could get Hamilton, but it's just lions.
Like the Broadway cast of cats doesn't change any costumes. And
then they do red.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
it's so crazy.
Yeah.
So, Herm Sarah, hope that was helpful for you. Because this is bear related, I have a follow-up in the bear category.
Okay.
Kuma Nuka Nuka Apua, friends. It is Natty W, aka Natty Huffletime. Can you please tell me how the following bears rank in huggability? The panda bear, the black bear, the brown bear, the polar bear, and lastly, the koala bear, even though I did just learn that apparently a koala is not actually a bear, we're counting it anyway.
It's not a bear.
Please assume that all bears have been provided Charmin and a picnic basket.
Okay.
It's good to know the terms.
5 bears. Well, 4 bears.
4 bears and a marsupial.
And a marsupial.
Yeah.
Walk into a bar.
I love panda bears.
Gotta be number 1. Panda bears gotta be number 1. They're so cute.
They're so cute and
They're
dumb.
so cute. I feel like they would be the most excited to hug.
And I just love them so much.
I love when they roll down hills.
Or slides.
Oh my God, they're so stupid. I love
Like
them.
at a little park.
I'm going number 2, polar.
Really?
I think about a baby polar bear.
Okay, but I'm thinking about the 10-foot tall,
It wants a hug.
massive,
It'd be a good hug.
scary polar
They're
bear.
not scary. They've had their picnic.
Okay, you're right.
I'm
You're
going to make sure
polar, too.
Coca-Cola's in the picnic basket.
I think my Tennessee roots are going to go black bear, number 2.
Okay, I want to do grizzly bears next because I think they're cute too.
I think my number 3 would be the polar. And then I think my number 4 would be the grizzly
See,
slash
my number
browns.
4 is the black bear, but we agreed koala's at the bottom.
100%.
Like, even if it was a bear, it's at the bottom. They don't look snuggly.
I'm not here to disparage the koala, but there's a lot of talk about gonorrhea. I just need you to know.
Kim STX gets it too. It's a dishonest bear.
It's a dishonest bear. Oh, chlamydia. One of those.
STD.
It's an STD.
I don't want it.
Bear with-
Imagine explaining to your friends you got chlamydia from a koala bear.
This is a serious one.
Oh boy.
Somebody needs real knowledge.
Oh
all right?
boy.
Hi, Max and Molly. This is Vicky Momo.
Hello, Vicky.
My question is, what is, in fact, the difference between a deductible, copay, and coinsurance? They all seem to be the exact same thing to me, and I've had them explained multiple times to me, but clearly not in a way that I understand, and I think you guys may be able to help. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Now, it is not a surprise to me that somebody has questions about the American healthcare system.
I don't even know what co-insurance is.
I do. I know things.
I don't know that at all.
No?
No.
This is my understanding. A copay is the amount you're going to give to the doctor when you go.
Oh, when they say like $50 copay.
Right. It's always going to be the same. Your deductible is the amount of money you have to pay before your insurance kicks in.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really high. This I do know.
Correct. And then your coinsurance is usually a percentage, like let's say it's 80-20. So now you have a $10,000 dentist bill. Your deductible is $2,000. So you pay $2,000. At that point, your insurance kicks in. Now the insurance covers 80 of the remaining 8,000 and you cover 20% of the remaining 8,000. That's the coinsurance part.
This is such...
It sucks. Yeah, it's terrible. I don't know how to feel that, most of it's like, you want to hug bears? And it's like, let me ask you about American healthcare.
Like, well, I don't know.
Thanks, Vicky. Here's the next one.
Hi, my name is Francesca6591, and my question is, in a race, who will win, Mr. Toad or Winnie the Pooh? Thank you. Have a great day.
Like a foot race?
You gonna take his car away?
I get that's the question.
It's part of who he is. The man is known
well,
for his
if he gets
driving.
his car, then I think it's him.
I really want to agree with you, but I'm gonna give you a counter argument. My man has never been known to get where he's going.
He's on a way to nowhere in particular.
Nowhere in particular.
The thing about...
If you say to him, like, here's the finish line.
He's going
to go everywhere but the finish line.
That's true, but he's racing against Winnie the Pooh, who's not exactly a real...
Notoriously slow.
Like, if Winnie the Pooh sees a beehive, he's...
My man is up, down, turn around, put me in the mood,
Honey? I think it's Toad, just because he's got a car and a horse if needed.
Where do you think Pooh Bear falls on our bear ranking?
I've hugged him before.
Sure.
Lots of times.
I understand that. We know he's above the dishonest STD
Yeah,
bear.
but I think that's it, because I've hugged Pooh before. So if it's how much do I want to hug them?
Yeah.
Pooh's low, because I've hugged him.
Thanks for the question.
This is Jaws the cat, and my question is, how do mermaids reproduce?
Gotta be eggs, right?
Eggs.
That's how fish reproduce. Think about Finding Nemo. Think about the beginning of Finding Nemo.
I'm thinking about it. I'm also willing to tell you that Finding Nemo is not half person.
You can talk.
What if it was a 13th year scenario and they have them stay with me. What if they birth a regular human person by going on land? Imagine they go onto land.
I was watching Luca last night, so I get it. Yeah.
They go onto land and I don't know, become not fish bottom half, have a regular baby, and then at 13 that person becomes mermaid.
That's interesting. I'll accept that.
There you go, Joss Cat. I hope that cleared everything up for you. All right, next up.
Hi, this is Michelle, aka MJK Pink, and my question is, which of the 7 dwarves is the best?
How do you gauge best? Objectively, how?
I mean, I don't know. I have a favorite.
Yeah, so do I.
Yours is Sleepy.
Because I'm sleepy.
Mine's Special, because I'm the most special.
I mean, by best, we mean most iconic.
Probably
If
Dopey.
it's most iconic, it's definitely Dopey.
But is Doc the best one? Because he's the leader?
And Alan does say,
I'm Doc. Alan's the best of us.
Yeah,
Alan favorite
says,
is Doc.
I'm Doc.
I think that's
the best
one.
one.
I think that's the evidence we need.
So Doc is best.
Because Alan chose it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
He's not here. We'll still represent his voice.
Yeah.
Thank you for the question, MJK Pink.
Hi, I go by Scar on Twitch and Discord, and my question for you guys is, in a fight, who do you think would win between Captain America and Dominic Toretto? Both leaders of their group. Would love to hear what your thoughts are. Thanks.
It's a great question.
I think between Dom Toretto and Steve Rogers, I think it's Dom Toretto because it's contractually obligated
he can't
to be that
lose.
way.
That's correct.
He literally can't lose in his contract.
Contractually, the man can't lose a fight.
He can't lose a fight. That's why he's never lost a fight in the franchise.
That's right. It is on paper a fair fight.
Yeah.
Right? When you think about... I do think that they are comparable in strength and ability, especially if you give Dom a car. You remember,
and a wrench.
You remember?
But if we're removing the contractual obligations,
then it's fair.
Then Steve Rogers can win. Then Steve Rogers can
win. You say that really fast, Molly.
He's a super soldier. He's got America's ass.
Have you seen Dominic Toretto fight? He's also a super soldier. My man saved Vatican City with a car.
That's true.
Knocking a bomb into the river.
Steve Rogers, though, saved the world.
Okay, I agree. Captain America.
Captain America.
All right, Molly, this one's for you.
Hey, Molly Max. This is Benji. I had a question for Molly. I was wondering if you could guide us through the process that you go through to connect movies back to Armageddon on Zetus Lapidus. Thanks, guys.
the Armageddon. Sometimes I do it off the top of my head, but sometimes it's harder than that. And oftentimes I go to the Armageddon IMDb page first and I pick some weird ass person. That's when I get to Data Tech number
NASA Tech
13.
15
And there are certain shows that are like pretty easy to connect through. Like a lot of people have voiced a voice on The Simpsons or Family Guy. So it's like those are pretty easy if I need to get through that way. Or sometimes when I'm clicking through the people in the DCOM, I'll find something that makes me laugh. And I'm like, okay, I have to go through this. Like, I'll be like, oh my God, this person was in Jaws 3. Great. So sometimes it takes like 5 to 10 minutes, and sometimes it literally takes an hour.
Well, thank you, Benji, for the question. Here's our next one.
Hi, Max and Molly and the Man Fam. My name's Amanda, and I would love to know what you guys think the best type of ice is for your drinks. Thank you.
The best type of ice.
I don't drink a lot of ice.
Yeah, I guess I don't really either. I do like a cold beverage. Why is that funny?
This is funny because for a long time at our house, the beverages were never in the fridge.
They weren't.
Like, we always had in our bar area, we always had Coke Zero and sparkling water and stuff, and we would always all like grab something before we'd go record the podcast. And Max would always be like, man, imagine if this was cold. You're like, what a treat this would be if this Coke Zero was cold. So then we got a mini fridge, and now there are cold beverages galore.
There's just so many hot sauces in the fridge.
And no sodas.
And it's like, we've decided collectively that we would rather have 150 bottles of hot sauce. I just can't imagine you're using them all. Alan's still learning how to use the fridge. Sometimes he'll put the Coke Zero in the fridge and then immediately say, Max, there's a drink in the fridge for you. And I'll say, Alan, it's not just the fact of it coming out of the fridge that makes it good. Just put it in there. That doesn't make it, like, it needs some time to cook.
So my answer is twofold. My answer for alcohol is a big, like a sphere, like one of the big ice cubes, because they melt slower and therefore don't dilute your drink. But preferably, I want it in a fun shape.
Oh.
Because there are, like, we have like a mold that's like the Death Star. For non-alcoholic beverages, I don't have it that much, but I do have to agree with like the Sonic ice. Like,
I was going to bring up the Sonic ice. Okay, thank you for the question.
Hi, Molly and Max.
Hello.
This is She Runner. I really need your help because in my family, we have been feuding over the answer to this question for a long time.
We're ready to settle it.
Please settle it once and
I'm ready.
for all.
You can do it.
Which is the most overrated fruit? Thanks.
Most overrated fruit. I have some initial thoughts, but I don't know if I'm wrong. Like, I was like, banana.
I love a banana. Easy to peel.
Like, you peel it like a monkey?
I peel it like a monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, backwards.
Upside
like,
down.
Yeah. I can like grab it, take it on the go.
Mm-hmm.
Its only downside, causes falls.
Sure. Dangerous on the Mario Kart track.
Yeah, dangerous
on Rainbow Road.
when
Slippery.
racing, right?
Woo!
That is, it's real con. Apples, again, pretty quick to start eating.
Apple is better than banana for on the go because you don't have to throw anything away. Well, I guess the core.
The core.
You can throw that into the woods.
Like, you can't throw banana. I mean, I guess it would cause slips and falls.
Slips and falls. We just talked about this. You throw a banana peel into the woods, the bears are going to fall down.
Right.
You throw an apple core, they're going to eat it and be happy.
A fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true. But here's my problem with apple. A lot of bad apples out there. Here's my main issue with orange. I like the flavor of an orange.
Me too.
I enjoy orange juice.
Yeah.
I enjoy orange slices. Worst thing to peel on earth. Like,
yeah, I'm really good at peeling clementines.
Oh, like tangerines?
Horrible.
I'd rather be eating a tangerine or a mandarin than an orange.
But I don't think they can be overrated because I don't think
it's the state. I have it on my arm.
Because we make a lot of orange juice. I think it's pineapple, but I know you're not about to. I know you're not about to accept that. I think they're acidic. They hurt your mouth.
They definitely hurt your mouth, but they're worth it.
Talk about hard to peel.
They're a huge
Talk
pain
about a pain in the ass to eat.
But
my God, it could hurt you.
I don't think they're in that upper echelon of the most popular fruits.
I think people love pineapple. I've never met anyone that loves oranges, but I know people that love pineapple.
I do love pineapple. You know, I've never seen orange on pizza. Well, I have a follow-up a follow-up fruit question for you.
I love fruit related.
Hey, Molly and Max. This is Dak Lover.
Hello.
I'm wondering, what is the largest fruit you could throw at a window and not have it break the glass? Thank you.
I got great news, Molly. I have a window right here.
And a basket of fruit.
Let me show you this basket of fruit. We're breaking windows today.
It's a window right here.
There is.
And I think we go from the entrance of the room. I think I could break it with an
I'm
apple.
throwing it as hard as I can.
Yeah, I could break it with an apple.
I think that the thing I would propose to you is that apples are very dense.
So you think I could? There's a
I
bigger
think that there
fruit I
may
could-
be a less dense big fruit.
like a pineapple. Hard to throw. That was the problem with the pineapple. It'd be hard to grip.
You have to
and
football it.
I can't throw a football.
I need a tight spiral.
Okay, I think we can eliminate berries. I think an avocado would break it. I think a tomato would break it.
Oh, tomato. Interesting.
Tomato's interesting because it's less dense than an apple. And it might splatter more than break the window.
Let me say this. I definitely don't think a banana is breaking the window.
Really? It's gonna boomerang it?
Well, it's also very distributed.
I think I'm sticking with tomato. Bell pepper's an interesting answer from the crowd.
Tomato is a fruit. Bell pepper is a fruit. Nonsense.
But I think bell
Don't
pepper's
put
a
it in
good
fruit
answer
salad.
because it's hollow.
Hollow.
I'm going to go with a tomato, like
okay.
a big fat heirloom tomato.
Like a big Roman tomato. I submit to you a very large banana. Thank you, Jack Lover, for the question. Very intriguing. Now, you have inspired
our next stream. We're going to throw a bunch of bananas.
I'm getting a window.
Yeah.
And I'm throwing fruit at
Yeah,
it.
but it's going to cost us like $700. Have you bought fruit? It is so expensive.
I like that
in this economy,
I like
we
that
can't be
I
throwing
like that the
bananas.
window glass is not the thing you're worried
I'm
about.
not
It's
worried.
all
I'm worried about the fruit.
Next question.
Hey, Max and Molly. This
Hello.
is Megan Squires. What is your favorite lore or conspiracy theory or just fun fact from Disney? Thanks.
A Disney conspiracy
Do I have to
theory.
believe in it?
No, I don't think so.
I am a fan of Walt Disney's Frozen Head.
Oh, hell yeah. I love the frozen head.
I think it's so
good.
It's so silly. There's a huge conspiracy theory online that Walt Disney's cryogenically frozen, and specifically that his like frozen head is under Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
It's not.
Molly's lying to you.
Allegedly.
I'm here to tell you the truth, chat. I've been in those tunnels.
This chat.
I've been in there. I saw it, chat. Don't believe her lies. When I did a little deep dive of some of these conspiracy theories a while back, one of my favorite is all the ghosts. All the
I believe in those though.
Okay. Have you seen the like ghost footage of Mr. One Way in Disneyland getting on Space Mountain? Oh, here he is. Look at him go. Look at him get in that seat. He definitely got in that seat right there.
That's nonsense.
And then there's another one of security footage in Haunted Mansion where a ghost just walks out the path. He's walking down the path. Look at him go. Look at him walking. Look at this ghost. And it's very clearly just like very poor quality or like something's wrong with the camera.
Yeah.
I like the ghost stories. I still have this dream that we're gonna
go ghost hunting.
We're gonna take my ghost.
We're going
thing.
ghost hunting.
Yeah.
I hope it goes nuts in the Haunted Mansion.
Horror Nights. Imagine.
I don't know that you'll be able to hold it in Horror Nights. I think you'll be too scared.
You'd have to hold
I'll
it.
do it.
No. You know what's great? I just have it on. I can't hear anything. I'm just paying attention to my ghost reader the whole time.
You're like, not now, scare actor.
You know what's less scary than you jumping out of your boo hole?
There's a ghost in here. Do you see this?
Hey, listen to the ghosts. All right. Next question.
Hey, ma'am. This is Caitlin. I was sitting at Phantasmic the other night.
Love it.
And I was watching the monkeys on the boat in the Lion King section.
Yep.
And those boats were moving so fast.
Mm.
And I don't understand how, when the monkeys jump, the boat continues to move, but yet they land in the same spot. And I think I just don't understand physics. So I was wondering how you guys think that happens. Why do they land in the same spot? And why doesn't the boat just motor from underneath them? Anyway, excited to hear your thoughts. Thanks. Bye.
This is a Disney secret. I don't know.
All right. If there's somebody that knows about science.
I know some things about tumble monkeys.
Do you think they're jumping like that? Do you think they're jumping to the left or to the right?
Yes, of course that's what's happening.
Why aren't they just jumping up and down?
Because the boat's moving.
But they're jumping up and down. I'm going to propose something to think about when we're talking about boats. Have you been on a Disney cruise or any cruise and seen them do a production on the stage? That boat is arguably moving much faster.
Yeah, you don't really think about it, right? But theoretically, anytime you jump on a cruise ship, the boat is moving.
I jump a lot.
Under you.
I do jump a lot.
You are also in motion when you are on the boat.
It's inertia, science word. Saw in chat. I don't know.
Well done.
I don't know
You're
anything
doing
about
great. But also, what I'll say is that the performers are trained on like how to do choreography on moving vehicles. Thank you for the question. Hope that helped.
Hey, Molly and Max.
Hello.
It's Lindsay V82. I have an airline advice question, and I know both of you are very experienced travelers.
I just got
I
off
hope you
plane.
can help me out.
I got you.
I have a flight next month, and I'm booked in the middle seat of a 3-seat row. When I sit down to my seat, which armrest is mine? Also, I'll be keeping my shoes on the entire flight. Thank you. Goodbye.
Okay.
So I think you get both because your seat sucks.
Yeah, it's the worst one.
And the aisle gets the outside one. The window person gets the window one, and the window,
wall.
and the
Yeah.
wall. So you get both.
And I am a window. I'm a window guy.
Yeah, I'm a window
And so
seat guy.
I very much like.
I like it. I'm like, don't.
100%.
I get in the smallest
I
space.
assume the window position. I also want to address your comment about I'm going to leave my shoes on because I feel targeted about that. At some point on some stream, I talked about how on an international flight, I'm going to take my shoes off, and I will.
You know what? These shoes that I have on,
Uh-huh.
I've got these as my plane shoes. I'm taking them off every flight.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to wear socks, though. Every flight, though. Every flight. I got these knockoff Uggs, and I've been wearing them on every flight since I got them because they're like slippers, but they're sturdy enough to be shoes, and they will continue to go with me on every flight, and I take them off because I got socks on.
I think you got socks on, no problem.
Oh, my God. I once had someone on a flight. I've had this a couple times, actually. It's disgusting. Their foot on my armrest.
No.
Horrible. Like the person behind me, they're little grippers. Nightmare.
Little grippers.
Nightmare.
Should have put something between their toes.
Tickle them a little bit.
Make the
Maybe like
grippers
drop
hold
an
something
ice
for you.
cube on it.
Hey, can I get an extra water? And then you just take that. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Were your feet in
I'm
my
so sorry.
area?
I spilled my extra water. Extra ice, please. I really need it to be cold. Can you get one that's been in the refrigerator for more than 10 minutes? All right, next step. This is one we get asked some variety of this a lot.
Hey, ma'am.
Hello.
This is Chris and Sadie from Pittsburgh, PA. And here's our question. Knowing we're all super fans, what is the appropriate etiquette for spotting Molly, Alan, and Max in the parks? Of course, our dreams are instantly coming true, but what are your suggestions, if not requirements, to calibrate before exploding out of our skins to try our best to say hi and having the very best interaction with you? Thank you for taking the time to take our questions.
No need to explode out of your skin.
Please don't explode.
Yeah.
That's a safety hazard.
Did you ever, but real quick, do you remember old Nickelodeon VHSs?
The orange ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'd come with like a short on the front end. Did you ever see the kid that got turned inside out? It was because he got on a swing and went all the way around and his whole body got turned inside out. And so like his organs were on the outside.
That's disgusting.
It's how I feel about exploding out of your skin.
I always wanted to go all the way around on the swings.
Of course, so did I.
Tried not
Oh
to.
my God.
Oh my God.
I was equal parts like, I absolutely need to do that. And also I'm terrified.
I don't want to get turned inside out.
Absolutely not. I had a horror show in my head. Anyway, we talk about if you see us in the park quite a bit, but requirement one, please don't burst out of your skin.
Yeah, always good. I would say if we're in the middle of talking, like if we're off to the side, like standing and explaining something, if you can like let us finish that, that's very helpful because we're probably explaining what we just did or what we're about to do or Genie Plus or something. And it's like, I can sometimes see people in my periph and I'll try and get to a stopping point quickly. But if we're standing there filming, please wait till we're done so we don't have to try and remember what we were just saying and retake it.
But please feel free to say hi.
Yeah, we always loved saying hey and meeting as many of you as possible because that's why we get to do this.
For sure. Thanks for the question. Here's the next one.
My name's Kyle.
Hello, Kyle.
And what I'm wondering is why is it called building if it's already built?
That's a good question.
Why is it called a building if it's already built? It's a great question.
Wow.
Next question.
I can't think of another word that ends with ing. That's
a noun.
That's a noun.
Additional ing nouns for this kind of meeting include beginning, booking, building, covering, cutting, ending, filing, finding, gathering, learning.
But I think a covering is different.
Okay, but what about a painting? A painting is exactly the same.
You're right.
A painting has already been painted. A recording has already been recorded.
Because English makes no sense.
The answer is because English is a stupid language.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
It makes absolutely no sense.
Wow.
Thanks for breaking our brains there, Kyle. We appreciate you. Next question from Cameron.
Hi, Molly. Hi, Max.
Hello.
My name is Cameron and my wife Madeline is here. I'll make this short.
Okay.
I'm wondering if you could redesign one ride at Disney World or Disneyland, your choice, what would it be and why? Thank you and have a wonderful day.
I mean, I got a quick answer.
It would be Cali River Rapids, and it would be redesigned into something that's not terrible. Next question.
I mean, my quick answer that's no surprise is Test Track. I mean, we're getting a redesign, so, we'll see how I feel about the new one, but said for a long time, put Wreck-It Ralph on that thing. And
Put Wreck-It Ralph on that thing.
What are we doing?
Think of how fun it would be to be like Radiator Springs Racers, where you race 2 cars at the end, but it's 2 of the Sugar Rush cars.
It would be so cool.
It'd be so cool. And to drive through like Sugar Rush without the big candy set pieces and stuff.
It'd be memes everywhere.
The queue could be going through the internet and like being in the in the surge protector. But no, I hate Cali River Rapids so much. I think that is such a waste of a space and an attraction.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's a good. I objectively think it's a bad attraction. It's not just my hatred of getting wet. And I would like them to make that a water ride. If it must be a water ride, that's good. And if I can drain it, even better.
What about like a Jungle Book?
I'll take it.
Like, imagine, like, the inspiration is, like, Mowgli riding on Baloo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fun.
Like, when they're just, like,
fun.
floating
It'd be
down.
fun if it was just, like, a fun boat ride.
Yeah.
Like, stop trying to make it a thrill ride, because it's not very thrilling. Make it a family boat ride through Jungle Book.
Yeah.
I'm
That
much
would be
more into
so
that. And it could be cute with big animatronics of Baloo and the monkeys. They could use a lot of the stuff they have, like the broken up temple for the King Louie part. Yeah, I'm in. I don't even like Jungle Book that much, and I'm into this.
Thank you for the question. Last one.
Hey guys, this is Lilycat, or Lilycat Meows. With all your amazing success at Under the Table Business Dealings, I wanted to ask for your advice. I've decided that my next career will be as a Scooby-Doo villain. How do I avoid getting caught by those meddling kids?
A great question.
Zoinks, indeed.
As 2 people that often are dealing under the table, we also need to not get caught by meddling kids, specifically kids doing athletics. Can't be caught by kids
we don't
doing
want that.
athletics.
Not in a foot race, and
No.
not during and not during our
they
hijinks.
can't catch us when we're racing.
No,
either.
because then they win.
I think the first thing I would suggest to you, don't wear a mask of another county's face. They've always got masks.
They're like, it's the mayor. And then they're like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
It's the grocer.
Where'd they get that mask of the mayor?
You'd have to have someone make it for you.
Probably the Scooby Gang probably rolls up and they're like, oh, it's the guy in the mask.
Yeah, because it's
It's
obvious
pretty
you're wearing
obvious
a mask.
you're wearing a mask.
There's not
you
a mask
must
I can
be-
think of in the world that I wouldn't be like, that's a mask.
They can be very good masks.
Yeah, but every time you'd be like, that's a mask.
That's a mask. Number 2, don't find yourself in a chase scene in a hallway of doors.
Oh, yeah.
That's
and
another
if you
thing.
do,
Yeah.
turn around.
Oh, big.
I think that for me, I think you got to carry snacks.
Okay.
And candy. I know they tell kids not to take candy from strangers, but kids love candy.
Yeah.
And you could probably bribe them with some candy.
All right. Well, that is going to be our last question. How stupid were our answers?
I think that we gave really good answers to most things.
To most things. And then some answers. I'm still not sure why it's called a building.
I'll never know.
I'll never know.